Hello and welcome to the podcast. I'm Marisa.
And I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. As a reminder, this podcast is rated T for teen for strong language and mature themes.
If you can't handle that, well, that's okay. We respect everybody's sensibilities. You can find other podcasts out there. I'm doing my NPR.
I noticed.
No, but what's the podcast that you plugged last time?
Amateur Sleuth Podcast.
Amateur Sleuth Podcast.
If you want a family-friendly Nancy Drew podcast, that exists.
We can understand wanting that. Absolutely. We just don't have the capacity, I feel, to not... Well, if nothing else, I don't really have the capacity to not swear. I keep it together fairly well at work, but...
Most of the kids in my room are at the age where I have to watch my language because they're all just starting to repeat everything. They're growing to be the little group of parrots. That doesn't stop me sometimes.
But the last thing you need is a group of toddlers just going, fuck, fuck, fuck.
I mean, yeah.
It'd be funny.
Thankfully, they all just go, row, 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 until I sing, row, row, row your boat.
Oh, that's so cute.
It really, really is. It's just fucking adorable. I want to die. So what are we talking about this time, sister?
Today, we are playing a new little game called Keep, Burn, Sell.
Yeah, so in December, Gooba and Jetpack, who are Twitch streamers and they have a YouTube and all that kind of stuff, posted a game of Keep, Burn, Sell with it's like Fuck, Marry, Kill, except for locations. Mm-hmm. So we asked Discord. Now, if you guys want to join our Discord, the link is in the description below. Or if you're ever in chat, it's !Discord. We got a lot. You guys really went to town on this. Especially thanks to Hotch Kiss My Ass. And, who else was the other person who Mutant Pudding also did a lot of them. And that's, those are the ones that we got a lot of. So thank you.
You guys just sit there and go, let me think of a building in one of these games. I got it. Don't worry.
Yeah. So I love... Yeah. I am going to change a couple things, but that's okay. So, first one. Aunt Eloise's house and Secrets Can Kill. Aunt Eloise's apartment in Stay Tuned for Danger. Or the Drew's house in Alibi and Ashes.
Okay. So... I think I would absolutely have to burn Aunt Eloise's house.
Yes.
Because it doesn't make sense and I don't love it.
I'm a little weirded out by the go-go cage.
A little weirded out by that. It's.
I know that's only in the remastered version, but
doesn't matter.
Exists.
It's there. Basically, it exists in the remastered version because clearly it is a function that she has in her house.
It's true.
Obviously.
I would sell the Drew's house.
Yeah, because I thought you could make a pretty penny on that.
You'd make a great penny on it, especially if you're going to keep that apartment in New York City. You need to be able to afford that. And honestly, I'd be into that. It's not even an apartment. It's a full-on townhome.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like a townhome. It's
in New York City.
Ground level in New York, and it's in is it Manhattan? It seems like Manhattan.
I'm pretty sure.
It's dang. Yeah,
burn Aunt Eloise's house. Keep Aunt Eloise's apartment. Sell the Drew's house.
Absolutely. 100%.
Now
there's too much space in the Drew's house.
It's just weird.
It's too open.
It's also filled with haunting memories.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live there. Kate Drew is still steeped in that house. That is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay. Castles. Wickford Castle, Castle Malloy, Castle Finster. Okay. Weird thing. But I want to keep Castle Malloy.
I know.
I don't know why. I think I would burn Wickford because the French.
Yeah. Also,
and sell
I mean,
Castle Finster.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But I think burn Wickford Castle, one, it's also got the bad memories of a childhood.
Yeah.
But then also, it doesn't belong in Wisconsin. Okay?
We're just helping Wisconsin.
We're just helping Wisconsin.
Whereas, like, Castle Malloy is also filled with trauma.
Yes.
But in Ireland.
It's Irish trauma, and so everywhere in Ireland is filled with trauma because,
that is true.
Know, all
England.
of it. England, Catholicism,
Protestantism.
Everything.
Everything. But yeah, so keep Castle Malloy.
For sure.
The graveyards from Ghost of Thornton Hall, Secret of Shadow Ranch, and Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake.
Okay. Shit, I don't want to burn any of them.
Yeah.
That's an upsetting idea.
Honestly, Shadow Ranch. No, Ghost Dog of Moon Lake, I'm not sure anyone's actually buried there.
The dogs are.
They might be, they might not be. They all died after Mickey Malone.
Hey, wait a minute. Yeah.
So there might be no one actually in that specific graveyard.
But you do got that banging clubhouse underneath the...
That is true. A speakeasy. I cannot... honestly, we gotta keep the speakeasy.
Gotta keep the speakeasy.
And you know what? Ghost of Thornton Hall, Black Rock Island is already on fire.
This is true.
This one's already... Okay.
And I was already kind of leaning that way just because, again, trauma.
Yeah. All of those ghosts deserve to be free. And they're currently tied to that island. And maybe if we burn them, they'll be set free.
Works in Supernatural.
It's true. And then apparently we're going to sell Shadow Ranch because we can't even reach that one anyway.
Yeah. And honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like Western, and I'm talking like all along. So like even the one in Old Town, like they just have this feel of coming into a place where you're not wanted.
Yeah.
Because America came in where it wasn't wanted.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Just I don't need that. You guys can have that.
Yes, but we are going to keep the fake cemetery with the speakeasy.
Yes,
because honestly, what else are like perfectly encapsulated our vibes?
Really though,
I'm just you know what?
The stones are mossy. It's beautiful. It's perfect.
Yeah. Beaulieu Manor, Thornton Hall, Blackmore Manor. I think this one's pretty easy because Thornton Hall already on fire. Burns. I would sell Blackmore Manor because, once again, 1, that's going to get me a lot of money, and 2, I want nothing to do with that family trauma.
Yeah, that's centuries of family trauma.
We're not into that.
No, thank you.
Beaulieu Manor, we're in New Orleans, baby. We have an attached cemetery.
Right there. It's
I don't
right
know.
There. It's perfect.
That is a perfect place.
And the doll can continue to live on her little rocking chair. Yeah, I'm not going to be touching that doll. She can stay there. That is her home.
It's her home. We share it with her.
Yes.
The dummy, however, I might get rid of.
Dummy, not so much. Yeah. Dummy can go in
the closet.
In the little
the vent?
The space where the egg game is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can go in there.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Maybe go in the vents with Iggy. Here, Iggy, take this.
Okay. Sheep Barn in Shattered Medallion, Car Barn in Trail of the Twister, or Horse Barn in Shadow Ranch. Okay, first off, the horse barn is the only one that actually has farm animals and like live farm animals.
Yeah, so we're not burning that one.
Kept. That one has to be kept.
Yes.
I absolutely hate the sheep barn puzzles in Shattered Medallion. I think everything in that area is fucking stupid, and I want to burn
sheep in it.
I just want to burn it. I'm also
It's just
afraid,
a set piece.
I'm afraid if we burn anything in Oklahoma, we might start wildfires.
Yes.
So let's just sell that one.
Yeah, I'm all for that. Yeah. Someone else can, rebuild it or tear it down. Probably the best. Honestly, it doesn't look like it's in the best condition, but
No.
I don't have a hate for it like I do.
You know what? Not even going to sell it. Land back.
There you go.
We're not selling that place. We are giving it back.
Yes.
That's how it is.
That's, yeah. Especially
Okay.
Oklahoma. Okay.
TV studio, stay tuned for danger. Producer area in Shattered Medallion, or Brenda's van in Alibi and Ashes. We're going for production areas. People started getting really focused and themed.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So, first of all, I would absolutely keep the TV studio in Stay Tuned for Danger. That is
fantastic.
They have not outdone that one since, and that's amazing considering that's like one of the first games.
Great location.
Great location. Oh, so good. So much character. And you get Millie with the...
Throw in Millie for free, and we'll take it.
And I say we burn Brenda's van.
I was about to say, do we plant a car bomb?
Which reminds me, I highly recommend people watch Bottoms. It's available on Amazon Prime.
Okay, well, apparently we're going to set Brenda's van on fire.
I almost was like, we're already setting the barn area on fire. Maybe we should just set the producer area on fire. But then, I really hate Brenda's van.
But then again, we could sell Brenda's van pretty good. However, wait, doesn't New Zealand also get wildfires?
They absolutely do.
So let's not burn more there.
Yeah. We're already going to try to contain the sheep barn fire.
Yeah.
This just became an episode about setting things on fire. I just want this to be noted.
And Veronica isn't even here.
Oh, man.
Okay. Sewers in Danger by Design, dungeon in Captive Curse, and tunnels in Secret of the Old Clock.
How do we burn any of these?
If I could burn the sewers, I would burn the sewers, because I absolutely hate that bit of the game. That's already a game I dislike. And that's one of my least favorite parts of it.
Yeah. What? I'm having trouble remembering the tunnels now in Clock.
It's just the tunnels going back and forth between Topham's house.
Okay, I remember now.
It's fine.
Yes. It's fine.
But, also I don't really want a dungeon. So I think I'd rather keep the tunnel and sell the dungeon.
Just rent out the dungeon.
I mean, we're already selling Castle Finster. So
exactly. So the dungeon has to go with it, right?
Yeah.
Or we can get a separate buyer. Maybe there's another entrance.
I'll sell you the castle, but not the dungeons. I got another buyer for the dungeons. The lab.
Mistress Midnight is going to have a great time down there.
We got some labs going on now. So lab in Deadly Device, lab in Haunting of Castle Bloy, and the spy cabin in Silent Spy, which is kind of a lab, I guess. Isn't there another lab, though? I feel like there has to be... there's the lab in Scarlet Hand.
Well, sure. But these are the ones that they focused on. We can only do 3 at a time, sister.
I know, but what if we replaced the cabin? If we're gonna do lab, cabin, that just doesn't seem fair.
Especially since it's way easier to burn a cabin.
It is, in fact, easier. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm changing that. We're just gonna do lab in... wrong acronym. Shh. The lab in shh versus the lab in dead or in how. Dead, how? Shh.
Okay, well, I would definitely have to keep the lab in Deadly Device because
it's pretty cool.
There's nothing wrong with that lab. It's great.
It's great. And a guy died there. And we killed a guy there, too.
Exactly. So much death. It's delightful.
So much
now, are they okay with trauma or not? No, death isn't trauma. It's a part of life.
However, the lab in Haunting of Castle Malloy... See, we're keeping we're keeping Castle Malloy, but, like, the lab might need to just be burned.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe not burn it, but maybe fill it with concrete.
Yeah.
Just, if nothing else, there's a lot of stuff down there that
we just
I wouldn't set fire to, since we set fire to it ourselves all the time, and it's not good.
It's not good. No, there's an entire video of my death tally.
Yes, there is.
So, yeah. And then we'll sell Beach Hill.
Yeah, it's serviceable. But it's no deadly device. I tried to say deadly divine because I was doing deadly device and deadly design. Even though it's danger by design, but I always do that, deadly design. So that's where my brain is.
Yeah. Okay. Ryokan Hiei, Shadow Ranch, or the Golden Gardenia. That is so rough. I don't want to burn any of those places. Oh my
god, that's upsetting.
Oh, fuck. This one's the hardest.
It really is. Holy shit. Because, let's see, you got the Ryokan, which is just gorgeous. We've got Shadow Ranch, which is not, like, necessarily pretty in and of itself, but it's a great layout and it's a great location. Outside of the monsoons that Arizona is prone to, but whatever.
And then the Golden Gardenia.
And then the Golden Gardenia is a goddamn, okay. It's too late.
Do you get to keep the Golden Gardenia insurance payout if you burn it? You know what? I'm sorry. It was too late.
It was too late.
Okay, so I guess we know what to burn. We didn't burn it. It was just too late. Someone else set the fire.
Yeah.
Let's sell Shadow Ranch and keep Ryokan Hiei? Or the other way around?
I feel like
there's too much history. I would feel weird owning a Ryokan.
Yeah.
As a white person.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to, like, take the money from the sale either.
Right.
Well, so maybe we just,
how about we sell it for the family and then we give it to them and, like, or maybe we help take care of Takai for, the rest of her life and fund whatever the heck Miwako wants to do.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'd totally live in Shadow Ranch.
And then we'll just keep Shadow Ranch.
I would love to be there.
Okay. Katie's boat in Deception Island, the Hirlkheid in Sea of Darkness, and the ferry in Ghost of the... Like, isn't there another boat?
I mean, there's... I mean...
the ferry across the river Styx.
There's... and that's already on fire.
It's not on fire.
It could be.
It's just that
it's a goddamn fire danger.
Is electrified. Okay, but the ferry in Ghost of Thornton Hall. You know what? It's already on fire. All of Thornton Hall is on fire, so...
So basically, the ferryman shows up to take us back to land, and he's like, oh, guess I'm gonna leave my boat here. We're swimming.
I would sell the Hirlkheid, because I don't have the experience to run that kind of boat.
That is, that's
a lot of responsibility.
That is something you donate to the Historical Society.
Yes, yeah. Not even sell. We're donating that to the people of
Iceland.
Skipbrot.
Yeah, specifically Skipbrot.
Skipbrot, yeah. And then Katie's boat, sure. I'd fucking live on a whale-watching boat. Like, hell yes.
Fiance Meister would be so pleased if we did that.
That would be fantastic. Golden Gardenia, Lilac Inn, Icicle Creek Lodge.
I'll be honest, I'm more prone to burning down the Icicle Creek Lodge.
That's kind of what I was thinking,
people
too.
have already tried to do that.
I was thinking Icicle Creek just because I don't like that. I don't find that place comforting. I don't find it.
No. And well, you shouldn't. It is a hunting lodge.
I hate it.
There's nothing comforting about a hunting lodge. Even if they try to make it like, oh, we're trying to make it so that people can... And again, it's indigenous land that's been stolen, so,
It's true.
That said, let's see.
But all of it is. All of it is.
True.
But especially there. Because it's in Alberta, right?
Yeah.
Then, yeah. That said, I would sell the Lilac Inn.
Yeah?
Because I'd rather live in San Francisco.
Fair point. Yeah,
however, selling the Golden Gardenia would get you millions to be real.
Yeah, it's not only a location in San Francisco, which is way too high priced, it is also a goddamn historical Victorian mansion.
Yeah. I couldn't afford to upkeep that.
Exactly. That's so much. So that's why I was going to say I'd sell that and I'd keep the Lilac Inn because it's got a charm to it. I would absolutely...
I mean, you do like to bake pies.
I do like to bake pies.
Ariana retires to an inn where she just
That is
makes
one of
pies.
the dreams. That is one of the dreams.
It is one of the dreams we did come up with many years ago, yes. Where I would then teach art classes in as part of the... That's literally a dream we had.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Beach Hill Museum.
I've even had experience running a resort, so
You do. Beach Hill Museum, Phidias Cultural Center, and Salem Museum.
Phidias Cultural Center.
That's the museum in Lye.
Oh, okay.
I like that one.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I like that one too. I don't like the feel of the Salem Museum, I'll be honest, but I don't know that I can condone burning it.
I just feel like... Can we at least remove all the artifacts from Beach Hill first? Because as long as it's empty, I say yes.
Yeah, it's not exactly a prime location.
It's not. It's just not great. It's just kind of,
Like, I like the little garden area, but it's sort of a weird waste of space.
And I don't want to burn the cultural center. Because... that
is actually a good museum.
It is. And then the Salem Museum, again... we just give it back. We're not selling that shit. Land back. That's... Krolmeister sisters are endorsing giving the land back.
Yes.
Especially because of the bullshit they pull in, with the, what is it? Terra Nullis or Terra
whatever. The stupid thing that they try to pull in the game.
To be like, oh yeah, it was fine that they were here because there was no one living here. And it's like, there were so many people living here, you pieces of shit. So give the land back is what we're going to do there. Paseo del Mar High, Waverly Academy, Jane's depressing homeschool bedroom.
Oh god, well we're already burning the whole,
Yeah, so...
we're gonna burn that whole fucking manor.
Yes.
So... that's gone.
Sell Paseo del Mar, keep Waverly Academy?
Absolutely. Yeah, Paseo del Mar is just kind of your average coastal,
It's also in Florida.
Exactly. I was kind of trying to work around that wording, but basically it's in Florida.
And it's just filled with uncomfortable feelings.
It is. As many places in Florida. Sorry to people who live in Florida, but your state's a mess.
I mean, and I'm not gonna, blame you guys.
No.
It's just
I am gonna blame, however, the fact that there's definitely still "don't say gay" being taught, so...
Yeah, no, the whole dismantling of DEI in Florida and Texas is something that I have to think about daily as someone who teaches pre-service teachers. So, and just knowing that a lot of the classes I take would be illegal to teach in those two states. Like, I'm currently taking one about African-American families. Like,
yeah,
that would just be, we would not be taking that class. That would not be offered.
No.
So yeah. Hot Kettle Cafe, Screaming Banshee Inn, or Scoop? I'm going to take this moment to eat some cheese bread while you continue thinking.
That's fair. Okay. Well, I would definitely keep the Hot Kettle Cafe. Simply because it's adorable. It's, I mean, I guess I wouldn't keep it. I'd let the woman who owns it still, but,
especially since she is indigenous, supposedly, so.
Honestly, if Scoop burns down, it's because, Tony Scolari has a fucking, she's doing some kind of fraud, or somebody's coming after her because she didn't pay the right people.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's so true. She didn't pay the right people. So then we're just gonna sell the Screaming Banshee?
It's a cute place, but I'm already at the the Castle Malloy. I don't need the Banshee.
The libraries of Treasure in the Royal Tower, Secrets Can Kill, and Warning at Waverly Academy.
Okay, I don't care about the one in Secrets Can Kill because it's big, so I appreciate that. But it's also just very sterile, like any public library, really.
Yeah, I'd sell that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Burn Treasure in Royal Towers.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That is so fucking cursed.
It is absolutely cursed. It's a terrible, terrible room. But at the same time, oh my god, it's so beautiful, and I do love it.
It is so cursed.
But
there's a secret room with the trauma. It's the secret trauma room.
When he was bad.
Was good. When he was good, he was very good. When he was bad, he was awful.
Jesus Christ, man, this is your son. You adopted him. He wasn't even an accident. Anyway.
You chose to be a father in that boy's life, and you done fucked up. You shat the bed, my dude.
You really shat the bed, sir. But yeah, so we're already burning that entire castle anyway, so we're, just continuing to do Wisconsin a favor. But I love the one in Warrens of Waverly Academy, and we're already keeping the Academy.
Academy, so... Exactly. Okay. M's Emporium, Buell's, Mon Pa's. I am going to say Mon Pa's is a sell, a.k.a. land back.
Yes. Oklahoma land back.
Now, Buell's or M's Emporium?
Now, I don't really...
Also, that says DDI when that's dog. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I was gonna say we set fire to M's Emporium just out of spite, but...
Wildfires.
Exactly. I was like, God, there's so much dry brush around it. That would just be terrible. But you know what? The same's actually said for Buell's.
Yeah.
That's in an entire dry gulch.
Yeah. Well, at least M's Emporium is on the water.
True.
And Buell's does have taffy.
It do though. I say we keep Buell's and we somehow destroy M's Emporium. Maybe
without fire.
Maybe some flooding happens. It's a lot of like really crappy wood. I'm sure that it couldn't handle much water damage.
It just collapses.
It just collapses with M inside.
Well, I'm pretty sure she gets arrested.
You can say that.
She tried to murder us with a bone.
I have very little
proof. Faith.
Yeah, faith in the
criminal justice system.
Criminal justice system in Nancy Drew's world, because we just got attacked again by Dwayne Powers.
That is true.
And it can't have been very long because she's still 19.
Yeah, but, you know. Okay. The arcade in Captain's Cove. The Pachinko Parlor or Puzzle Palace in Shattered Medallion. I just hate... The Puzzle Palace is nothing. There's nothing there.
Yeah,
like, I am on the med defense squad. Don't get me wrong. But that's like, the story is fun. The set itself is just like,
it's pretty, but it's not in...
Mm-hmm. The Puzzle Palace has nothing in it. It's literally, and nothing matters. None of it matters. The only thing that matters is the one puzzle. Everything else is just like, you want to get 100%? You can do these things.
Exactly. It's like, oh, and here's a thing that almost kills you, but Nancy doesn't even comment on it.
She never talks about it because she just, like, she almost gets complete, like...
She should definitely bring that up with the producers' lawyers. I mean, anyway.
So
yeah, that one really doesn't matter.
That place.
Yeah.
I'd sell the arcade in the Captain's Cove and keep the Pachinko Parlor. You know, but the Pachinko Parlor doesn't have as much to do.
Exactly. It's literally just a Pachinko Parlor, and so, I do really dig the East Coast vibe of the Captain's Cove.
Yeah.
Arcade. It's
vibing.
Yeah. It's a good vibe. But I also really just like the whole vibe of the whole amusement park. So.
Yeah. You are an amusement park person.
I am. But not in actuality, because I hate people at amusement parks.
It's true. Okay, so we're selling the Pachinko Parlor. Okay. Mini golf course in Clock. Monkey Research Center in Ran, and Temple Pyramid in Secret of the Scarlet Hand.
Okay. I think we all know that I hate the fucking golf course. That fucking mini golf course is clearly in a pocket dimension where physics are not the same. So that place, I don't even know if fire will work there, but if it does, we're burning it. It's cute, but obviously haunted.
Sell the Monkey Research Center? Keep the Temple Pyramid?
I mean, I'll be honest. I get claustrophobic in the Temple Pyramid.
Okay,
I would sell that, and I would keep the Monkey Research Center.
You're like, wow, monkeys to play board games with.
Yes!
Just live in the dream.
Are you kidding me? This is perfect. Monkeys are so much better than people.
Okay, now we're going to mazes. Forest mazes specifically. Forest maze in Dog, forest maze in Cap, and just the forest in Mid, because it's basically a maze because none of us know how to get around in it.
Fair. I don't know how I feel about burning any of these because they are forests.
Destroy in some way.
Okay. Oh, no.
Again, yeah.
Okay, cast into the fire of hell, because we don't want to have to get stuck there. How about the actual maze part? So with, like, the directions and everything. That's what we get rid of.
Okay, so Captive Curse, completely get rid of it.
Yeah,
Mid,
that's hell.
Return it, land back. We're giving the land back in Midnight. Salem, apparently, we're just giving back.
We're just giving all back.
And then we'll keep the forest maze in Dog. How else are we going to protect our speakeasy cemetery?
Exactly. Come on.
Come on, y'all.
Even I have trouble finding it, so other people will definitely have trouble finding it.
It's true. Zeke's, the antique shop in Ash, and the prop room in Stay Tuned for Danger. I know which one we're keeping. I mean, the prop room, obviously, we're keeping.
I mean, I love the prop room, because obviously prop room, but I also deeply love Zeke's.
Yes.
Uh,
and the antique shop.
The antique shop is nice. I like it. And it also, I like that it feels like an actual antique shop. Like you feel like at some point they sold books there or something and now they're selling the antiques, so it's great.
I definitely don't want to burn that because then it just feels like a hate crime.
Yeah, right?
Like, Alexi already had people, like, throw bricks through his window and stuff.
Right? I'm keeping them all.
Yeah, I'll sell Zeke's.
Okay. Yeah,
but I'm going to keep the other two.
On that, you know. Yeah, because I love Zeke's. I love that little backroom feel.
I don't want to keep it, though. It's just a little too fraudulent for me. So
understandable.
You know, I'll sell it and then we'll just keep the other two. That's how this game works. Bento shop, gumbo stand, or Cafe Kiki. Burn Cafe Kiki.
Yeah, don't need that. I have no connection to that one.
The other two are difficult. Yeah, I think I'd sell the bento shop and keep the gumbo stand.
I would as well. Yeah.
Because I just fucking love gumbo and jambalaya.
Exactly. And honestly, yeah, that's again, another dream. Another dream.
I just, you know?
Yeah.
The Tomb in Tomb of the Lost Queen, the Ice Caves in Sea of Darkness, or Jake's Mine in Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
I don't know how they expect us to set fire to these things.
I feel like if I set fire to Jake's Mine, it's just going to explode.
It's just going to explode. And all those multicolored
lizards
are just all over the place. Definitely not dying.
No. So I guess I'd keep the tomb because that is such a weird thing to either sell or burn.
Maybe that's another
no.
Back
sell
to the
because giving it back to the Egyptians.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed. So that's our getting just. So I guess we'll keep the ice caves.
Yeah.
And then
we could just bury the mine. It's unstable anyways. Like
we'll just cordon it off.
Yeah.
Kanaskasta. Oh, I just said that in a weird way. Thornton Hall, Castle Malloy. We already burned Thornton Hall, so
yeah, it's already burned. It's down. It's gone.
We're keeping Castle Malloy and selling the Ka.
Yeah, that makes the most sense anyway.
But giving it back to the Venetians.
Okay, there we go.
Because we're not the people of Venice.
No.
Like us owning stuff, like we're gentrifying by owning that. Mm-hmm. No, I'm gonna give it back to someone who actually is from Venice.
Yeah.
So yeah. Easy peasy. Now, all of the places that actually get burned. Town Hall, Thornton Hall, Sally's Shed.
Okay. Sally's Shed, what the
It does get burned down.
It does. I'm just like, it's a shed. I guess... Honestly, of these three, what is wrong with me that there's a part of me that's like, burn down Town Hall, burn down Town Hall, burn down Town Hall.
I mean,
like, fuck it, it's a goddamn government building.
Here's the deal. All three of these things get burned down.
They do. So I feel like our job's done.
Sally's Shed does not burn down completely.
True.
So we can keep that one.
Yeah, I mean, she's already fixing up the rest of the cabin, so...
It's true.
Just another thing to fix up.
Thornton Hall, just keep it burnt.
Just let it raise the ground. Let it burn.
And then Town Hall, I mean, we'd just give it back to River Heights. It's not...
Exactly.
Just sell it back to River Heights. Tourist traps.
Ooh.
Whale World, Paws Museum, Skipbrook Cultural Center.
Ooh.
Whale World is a keep.
Absolutely. We just get rid of the guy who runs it. But it's fine. He's already in prison.
Yeah, he's gone. Don't worry about it. Pause Museum, land back.
Yeah, okay.
I guess we're burning down the cultural center in Skipbrot.
Okay, I am gonna say we give the Skipbrot one, and we burn down Pause Museum, and then,
set Ma's
people can have the
free.
land. Yes, set Ma's spirit free. She's clearly trapped in there.
Okay.
Okay. And also just set Paw free. He doesn't have to be connected to this place anymore.
It's true.
He can go away.
We'll just... Sorry, Paw. Questionable centers of science. Healy, Cathedral's basement, Camille's car.
Camille's car. Okay, well, I am definitely, shit. I would absolutely keep Camille's car.
Yes, keep Camille's car. Give Healy back.
Again, land back.
And fucking set fire to Cathedral's basement.
Absolutely.
Because is it actually Cathedral, or is it, because Ewan does, I'm just
is
so
it Cathedral,
confused.
or is it, what is it? What is it?
What is it? What is it actually, because we don't know. We're just taking Ewan's word for it.
Are we actually working with Cathedral, or is that the front that Ewan's putting up?
I think it's the front, so I say we just burn it
just to be safe, They'll come up with another place.
It's true.
If they're an actual spy organization, then they'll figure it out. And probably come to kill us. But it's fine.
Yeah. So from Clock, Jim's Bank, mini golf, Zippies. We've already said we're burning down mini golf.
Yes.
I see my issue with banks. I also want to burn down the bank.
Yeah.
Obviously no fire at Zippies, because that would cause an explosion that I'm not about. But I don't want to own a gas station or a bank.
No. Maybe I would own the bank, not have it as a bank,
Make it a mutual fund.
Ooh, okay, there you go.
Okay, that's our new plan.
Repurpose it.
We're repurposing it, yeah. So we're selling Zippies, because we don't want anything to do with the oil industry.
Yeah.
And we're instead creating, instead of an actual bank, it's just going to be a mutual,
yeah,
where we just provide a place for, and we don't charge anything. It's all, everyone works together. It's a co-op.
Yes.
I love it. It's our plan. Okay. And we'd sell pies. Now we get to some towers. The Royal Tower, the Tower in Kerr, and the Tower in Haunting of Castle Malloy. See, we've already decided to burn 2 of these places down, so obviously we're going to keep Fiona's Tower. Because one, she's still, that's her place. Yeah. We're going to keep it.
And you can only get to there via jetpack, so that's pretty rad.
It is pretty rad. I guess we could sell... I think Blackmore Manor would make us more money.
Yes.
So we could sell it. And then we just set fire to the Royal Tower, because we're not monarchists.
Viva la revolution!
Yeah, we are not monarchists here. So fuck Marie Antoinette.
Yeah.
Burn her shit to the ground. Now
she's not using it anyways.
Exactly. So attics. We have the attic in the Golden Gardenia, the above the projector room in Final Scene, and the attic in and then the attic in Cry, which is the little secret room.
Secret room,
yeah. Well, we're already setting fire to the Golden Gardenia.
Right.
But we did also sell it.
We did.
I would
we are definitely...
I want to hear your thoughts.
No. Well, and...
I want to keep the Bole Mansion. Like, I need to keep that.
Yes. For sure. So keeping that for sure.
I don't want to burn down the Royal Palladium.
No, me neither. It's being redone as a historical site.
So I say we sell it to a historical... Like, we can sell it to a historical society.
Yeah.
And then, I guess... So, sorry, Golden Gardenia. It's too late.
We need the insurance money.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Oh, no. A fire. Now we're getting to stages. The sound stage, Stay Tuned for Danger. The stage, Royal Palladium. And the stage, Labyrinth of Lies. Labyrinth of Lies is fire. Like, I'm burning it down.
It's for the good of everyone.
It is. It's just not meant to be.
No, absolutely not.
It was a folly of man.
I don't know why they thought that would be the best way to change the set, but they were wrong.
And it overheats anyway, so...
Yeah.
Just saying.
The heck with that.
We're selling the Royal Palladium to a historical society, and we're keeping the soundstage.
Yeah.
So we're already keeping WWB.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all the ones that were in Discord. I'm fascinated at the things that people brought up, and the things that didn't get brought up. Because, like, there are some games that didn't get touched on here. Oh, obviously we have to also take into account the Lights, Camera, Curses movie set and the spa and Resorting to Danger. And
I hate both of those, and they're both being burnt regardless.
Okay.
I don't care what they're up against. They could be up against Thornton Hall and I don't know, Blackmore Manor, and they will still be burned.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys did great getting all of them on there.
Yeah.
Proud. Are there any in chat people want to bring up real quick before we finish off this? Oh my god, no, this episode's 50 minutes.
Yeah, we're done.
So we're done. Okay. Thank you guys for, I was just like, I don't know.
It's fine. We'll cut out more of the pauses. It should be.
It's fine.
Okay.
Truncate silences is our friend. So yeah, that was our keep, burn, sell, which I'd love to hear what you guys think. What do you guys agree with us on and disagree with us on?
Yeah.
So, because I don't know. I think we're completely right in every way possible, but...
We have the completely right ideas.
It's true.
And if you disagree, well then clearly you are just wrong.
You're just wrong. Sorry. But yeah, so, this is the podcast. That's the end of the podcast. And
this is the end of the podcast. You can find us on YouTube, and there's still Apple Podcasts, so, and Spotify, so.
Spotify. And also,
but you're already listening to us. Sometimes. You know where to find us.
It's true. You can also watch us on Twitch. So yeah, as a reminder, I'm Risa.
And I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. And we're asking you guys to stay sleuthy.